My child, stop for a moment and listen. Take a breath. Slow your racing thoughts. Let your heart be still in my presence. You did something when no one was watching. That act reached me in a way that words cannot describe. It was a quiet act. No one saw it. No one cheered for you. Still, it had a weight that moved me. I feel great joy because of you today. This is not a small feeling. It is a joy born from love, faith, and delight. You might not see why this moment matters yet. But I see you. My joy is real. I saw you obey me when it cost you your comfort. You left behind things that felt safe and familiar. You followed my lead even when it made no sense to your mind. You received no reward. No one applauded your choice. No one affirmed you. No one even knew you made a decision. The world stayed silent, but heaven did not. Heaven saw what the world ignored. Your obedience echoed further than you can imagine. I am not just pleased. I am proud of you. You chose me when it was hard. You listened to my voice instead of your own desire for ease. You chose to obey while others chose what was easy. Others waited. Others protected themselves instead of trusting me. You did not do this because it felt good. You did it because you trusted me. This trust is rare and powerful. There were times you could have walked away. You could have made excuses for your hesitation. No one would have questioned you. Compromise would have cost you nothing in the eyes of people. But you did not take those exits. You stayed. You listened. You obeyed. Your heart was tired. Your understanding was a bit short. Fear told you to wait. Still, you chose me. I noticed every step. You may have wondered if it mattered. You might have asked if obedience is worth it when no one notices. You felt alone. You wondered if anyone knew what you gave up. I knew. I was there. I watched with love and pride. I was not judging you from a distance. When you obeyed, you aligned your heart with mine. Alignment creates movement. Listen closely. Something big happened because of your choice. This change is happening now in the unseen. Doors that were stuck are moving. Chains you cannot see are loosening. Paths that looked blocked are opening. You unlocked something bigger than your eyes can see. You entered new spaces just by choosing me. You might still feel ordinary. Your room looks the same. Your daily routine has not changed. Do not think that stillness means nothing is happening. I often move in a quiet way first. Blessings start under the surface. Seeds do not make noise when they are planted. They grow in the dark before they break through the soil. What you unlock today is growing. It is forming and preparing to show itself at the right time. The blessing coming your way will surprise you. It will not arrive how you think it will. It will not fit your expectations. It will overwhelm you with goodness. It will change how you see me. It will change how you see yourself. It will change how you see your life. You thought obedience only cost you something. You did not see that it qualifies you for things you cannot reach any other way. Stay in this moment. Do not rush past it. Do not make it seem small. This is not just a pep talk. This is confirmation. This moment starts something extraordinary. I want your heart to be fully here. The enemy wants you to think this is just emotion. He wants you to think I am exaggerating. Do not believe that lie. This is the truth. You did not obey to earn my love. You already have my love. But obedience opens doors that love alone does not force open. You obeyed freely. You did not try to bargain. That posture matters in my kingdom. It shows me you trust my heart even when you cannot see my plan. That trust brings favor and new assignments. You may feel unworthy. You might think of your flaws or past mistakes. You may feel weak. I am not proud of you because you are perfect. I am proud because you are willing. I am proud because you listened and responded. Growth starts with a response. It does not start with perfection. Do not look back with fear. Do not wonder if you did the right thing. Obedience puts you in the right place. The path ahead may be new, but I am not leading you. Choosing to follow a higher call without making a scene often brings a permanent kind of peace. This kind of faith does not seek a crowd. It does not try to win a race or make a name for itself. The goal here is not to wow other people. The real work happens inside. It is a process of change that fixes the heart and builds a strong foundation for the future. There will be hard days ahead. You might feel the urge to doubt. The weight can feel like a heavy weight on your chest. Silence can feel like a wall. When those times hit, look back at this moment. Remember the joy and pride that meet you here. Obedience is never ignored. It is a seed that grows into something bigger than what you could ask for. You did not walk this path alone. When your legs felt weak, strength was given to you. When your mind wavered, someone held your resolve. That yes you spoke came from a place of borrowed courage. That same grace will carry you through the next phase. You are not entering this new season by yourself. You have a guide who goes before you and walks beside you. This guide guards everything that matters to you. You can let your heart be still now. Stop trying to perform. Stop the push to prove your worth. Just stay close. Talk often. Listen well. Trust the process. There is a pride in your choices that brings active help into your life. Something beautiful has started because you stayed. Take a breath. Let the noise of the world fade away. Drop the heavy bags you have carried for so long. There is a joy over you that does not fade. It is not a small or distant feeling. It is a rushing river of love. This joy does not care about what you do tomorrow. It does not wait for you to become a perfect version of yourself. It is based on who you are right now. It is rooted in the bond that ties you to the divine. This is not a casual liking. It is a deep delight. When looking at you, the view does not start with your mistakes. It does not see your flaws first. Instead, it sees faith. It sees a heart that chose to listen when it would have been easier to walk away. That choice moved heaven. Your surrender reached places you cannot see. It brought a level of pleasure that is hard to describe. You might not feel special today. You might feel like nothing has changed. But this joy does not depend on your feelings. It flows because the cost of your obedience is known. The inner fight is seen. The fear that tried to stop you is known. The questions you asked in the dark were heard. Even without full certainty, you were fully willing. This kind of faith is a treasure. This joy is not for a crowd. It is for you. It is a personal covering. You are known by name. Your whole story is seen, including the long, hard road that brought you to this spot. When a person obeys, something in the spirit world shifts. Things align. Blocks move out of the way. Things that waited for years finally get the green light to move. This happened because the choice was free. It was not forced or pressured. Love reacts with power when a person lets go. This truth will hold you up in the future. This joy is not fragile. It does not break when life gets hard. It does not vanish when you trip or fall. Instead, it grows stronger when you trust. By obeying, you open a door to a closeness that brings real peace. Your actions were not about following a cold rule. You responded to a relationship. You might have felt your obedience was too small to matter. You saw others doing bigger things. Some people get more attention. Others seem to give up more. But God does not measure obedience by human standards. He looks at the heart. He sees what it cost you. He sees the comfort you gave up and the pride you let go. He saw you loosen your grip on control. God tells you with truth and tenderness that His joy is full. Heaven knows you. Angels see your faithfulness. The spiritual world pays attention to acts of love. Your choice was not in vain. The peace you feel now is not a trick of the mind. It is a confirmation. It is the assurance of His pleasure resting on you. You are used to working hard to prove your worth. You measure your value by results or what others think of you. Now, He invites you to rest in His joy. Do not try to earn it. Do not chase it. Just receive it. Let it soften the hard places in your soul. Let it silence the voice that says you are not enough. His joy is enough. His delight in you is real. Do not rush away from this. These words are not just for encouragement. They are truth. They are a foundation for your life. When you doubt later, remember this moment. When you wonder if obeying was worth it, remember His joy. When waiting feels heavy or silence feels too long, remember His pleasure is present right now. You did not obey to be seen by people. You were not seen by people. But you were seen by God. His sight is active. It moves heaven and prepares blessings. It shapes your future. His joy is a declaration. It means you are aligned. It means you are trusted. You are walking with Him. He is not far away in this season. He is near and attentive. He is invested in you. This joy is a sign of closeness and shared purpose. You are not walking alone or guessing blindly. You are responding to a God who delights in you. Let this truth sink in. He is happy with you today. This is not because you are perfect. It is because you are faithful. You do not know everything, but you listen. You have not arrived yet, but you move when He asks. That is enough for His joy to overflow. Stay here for a while. Let your heart be still. Let His joy become your strength. The path ahead needs confidence and patience. You must remember who you are in His eyes. You are seen. You are valued. You are delighted in. This joy is only the start of what is happening. Many people never grasp this truth. What you did was not common. It was not easy. Most people would not choose this path. Obedience becomes costly when it asks for sacrifice instead of comfort. It often leads to loneliness instead of praise. Many start with good intentions. But when the cost rises, they slow down. Their hearts hesitate. They choose what feels safe. You did not do that. You stayed. That is why it matters so much. God has watched many hearts over many years. He has seen enthusiasm fade when obedience stops being easy. Passion weakens when things get blurry. Many follow when the path is bright and rewards are close. They follow when others cheer them on. They follow when progress is easy to see. But when obedience gets confusing or lonely, most step back. It might cost them a friendship or a good name. They tell themselves they will come back later. They call this waiting wisdom. In truth, they left because the cost was too high. You stood where others turned away. You stayed when answers were missing. You stood when your emotions were heavy and the road was dark. You stayed even when there was no immediate relief. You let go of what felt familiar. You could have chosen the easy way, and no one would have known. That makes your obedience rare and precious. Very few continue when the applause stops. Very few stay when the questions start and silence replaces praise. In those moments, many doubt His voice. They fear they made a mistake. You did not turn back, others fear loss. They see risk and pull back. They retreat when things get hard. You did not do that. You stepped forward. You chose to trust me when it cost you something. You did not see a reward. You just obeyed. Heaven sees this. It notices when you obey in the dark. It values trust that does not ask for a pat on the back. Heaven treasures a heart that follows a voice instead of a feeling. By staying faithful, you linked yourself to a great power. You did more than follow a rule. You showed me who you are. Your heart proved that you value my voice more than comfort. You put my will above ease. You chose my truth over a feeling of safety. You might have felt alone. Others may have questioned you. Some called you too serious. They thought you gave up too much. They took a different path. They wondered why you did not join them. This happens often. Obedience separates people before it grows their numbers. Faithfulness can feel lonely before it builds a foundation. You were not abandoned. You were being refined. Many people quit when the load feels heavy. They leave when they have to give up control. They stop when the wait is too long. You stayed. You were not fearless. You were anchored. You did not follow your mood. You followed my voice. This is what maturity looks like. This is real trust. This is why heaven takes notice. True obedience is rare. It takes humility to let go of control. It means trusting me when the end is hidden. Most people want a guarantee first. They want to know the outcome before they say yes. But true faith moves first. It understands the reason later. Because you moved, you opened doors others cannot find. I saw your doubt. I saw the nights you fought with yourself. You struggled between staying true and finding relief. I did not feel disappointed. I felt compassion. When you chose to stay despite the weight, my heart moved. Obedience that costs you something has great weight in heaven. Believe that I am with you even when you cannot see. Do not think your choice was small. Heaven is not moved by loud noise. It is moved by steady faith. It does not honor those who start fast and vanish. It honors those who stay on the narrow path. Your choice put you in a small group. Most people stop when it gets hard. You did not. The enemy will try to tell you it was not a big deal. Do not believe that lie. Heaven saw it. Do not compare yourself to others. Faithfulness is not about who sees you. It is about being true. You did what others would not do. You trusted me when it was expensive. You obeyed when it took courage. You stayed when leaving was easy. This put you in line with my heart. You will see the fruit of this soon. Some fruit grows fast. Some grows slowly under the dirt. Do not get tired. Faithfulness always produces a harvest. What you planted will not be lost. I tell you this to make you strong. Carry this truth. When new tests come, remember you have already been faithful. When you need courage, remember you have already obeyed. The same grace will meet you again. You are not on a normal path. You are not following me by accident. You walk a path of surrender. It may feel lonely, but you are never alone. I walk with you. I guide you. I protect you. I honor every step. Stay faithful. Stay close to me. Listen for my voice. What you did matters. It still matters. It will shape your future. My child, come closer. Let me speak to the part of you that felt overlooked. I saw what you carried. I saw what you gave. I saw everything you endured. I know you faced moments where you did the right thing but the room stayed silent. You followed my lead and no one clapped for you. There were no cheers. No one saw the hard choice you made or the cost of that decision. Hear this clearly. When no one clapped, I watched. When people ignored your effort, I was there. When no one prayed for your obedience, heaven paid attention. Society tells you to find your value in applause. It teaches you to look for recognition and loud responses. My kingdom does not work that way. The most powerful acts of faith are often the ones no one sees. These happen in secret. They occur behind closed doors. They happen when you choose truth over ease with no one around to see it. Those moments matter to me. I saw you pick integrity when you could have cheated without anyone knowing. I saw you choose kindness when you had every right to be bitter. You stayed faithful when walking away would have been easier or more popular. You obeyed even when the only response was silence. Silence from people is not silence from me. You might have felt invisible. You might have wondered if your choices mattered. It hurts to give without receiving. It is hard to pour out your heart when no one pours back into you. You stood firm while others moved on. I know that pain. I am not far from it. I walked that road. I loved without applause. I gave without credit. I obeyed while people misunderstood me. I come to you now with truth and care. Do not let a lack of human praise make you think your work was small. Silence on earth does not mean you are forgotten in heaven. Quiet obedience is often the purest kind. Without a crowd, your motives stay clean. Without clapping, your heart shows its true colors. You did not obey to be seen. You did it because you trusted me. That trust is a treasure. I want to stop bitterness from growing in you. People have limits. They only see what is in front of them. They cheer for the loud things. They clap for things that help them. I see the hidden things. I see the secret choices. I see the tears you wiped away before you stepped outside. I see the strength you used to stay true when you felt alone. Nothing you did for me was missed. There are two kinds of rewards. One comes from people. The other comes from me. Human reward is short. It peaks fast and then it vanishes. My reward lasts. It enters your life without noise and changes you from the inside. I do not reward you with loud noise. I give you fruit. I give you peace, favor, and growth that no one can take away. When you obeyed without a crowd, you were in training. You learned to want my reward instead of theirs. I protected you from needing a pat on the back to keep going. I made your heart strong so you could stand firm when people did not get you. I taught you to hear my voice over the noise of the crowd. What felt like neglect was actually preparation. I know it hurt. You wanted someone to say thank you. You wanted the sacrifice to be known. Wanting to be seen is human. I do not judge you for that. I want to heal that wound. Being unseen by people never meant you were unseen by me. My eyes were on you with love. The world asks you to perform. I ask you to be faithful. The world rewards a good image. I honor a heart that obeys. The world claps for the result. I treasure the heart.